Okay, so this is take two. My feedback is that I need to be more concise. I need to know what I'm talking about. I need to structure my answers more clearly, and I need to actually answer the question because that's not something I did before. And I need to be more confident. I need to smile more and be more engaging. Okay. Also, I have a lesson, so I'm going to be late to that lesson. I'm in the Greenfield Medical Library. This is not useful for the interview. Why am I saying this? Okay. I'm going to present it now. Okay, I need to use my one. Okay. Prompt one.
If you could speak to any person, living or dead, who would you speak with and why?
Oh,
If you could speak to
I need to. It's very hard to have the prompt and then do the timer at the same time. Okay, 1 minute. If I could speak to anyone living or dead, who would I speak to and why? Okay, I'm structuring my answer. Okay, let's go. Okay, stop 10 seconds early. If I could speak to anyone, living or dead, in the entire world, I would speak to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which just means peace be upon him. So why would I speak to him? Is because if we think about Jesus, who is also another prophet, well, that's debatable depending on which religion you're coming from. Jesus has been named the most influential person in Times magazine. And similarly, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he's one of the most influential people in the entire world. He's the one who the Quran, the holy book that millions of Muslims have memorized all over the entire world, they take inspiration and they learn and memorize this book that was passed down onto this person. And we also have an entire collection of hadith, which are basically actions of the Prophet Muhammad. And why is that? It's because we believe the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the perfect representative or the epitome of human behavior. He was humble, he was kind, and he never raised his voice even at his most annoying enemies, let's say. He went to wars, but he never displayed rudeness to anyone, no matter what he was going through. And this is something I try to incorporate into my own life too. I try to portray kindness and humility and compassion to other people. 200 days ago, I started a series called Improving My Life as a Muslim, where I take daily vlogs of my own life and I show my vulnerability, I show my weaknesses, because I want other people to realize that every human is going through things that they may not be comfortable with sharing with other people. Everyone is going through hardship. But that does not allow you to be rude to other people. And I want to set that example. I want to show others that despite my weaknesses, despite possible vulnerabilities, showcasing these vulnerabilities gives me the strength to be kind to others, to show humility, and allow others and inspire them to start their own daily vlogs, to start their own journeys, and inspire the people around them. So that is why I would love to meet the Prophet Muhammad, who has inspired me to start my own journey, allowing to inspire others to instill kindness and compassion into the world and the community around them. So that's prompt one. Okay, I'm not going to stop the video. I hope I didn't go over. Or I should be leaving the building right now. Okay, prompt two. I really am bad at answering these questions. Okay, let me just look at the feedback again. Start off with a sentence that directly answers the question. Introduce your topic briefly. Okay. Prompt two.
If you could,
Prompt two. Okay.
If you had a magic wand and could wish anything into existence, what would you wish for?
If I had, okay, this is a nice question. Okay, let me start the timer. If I had a magic wand and I could wish anything into existence, what? What type of question is this? Oh no. And I have to link it back to leadership. Okay, deep breaths. If I could wish anything into existence. Okay. I have my answer. Okay, let me just write it down. The ability to read people's minds. How great cares for reading. Okay, my time is up. So, if I could will anything into existence, and it doesn't have to be an object, right? So, I would will the ability to read people's minds. Now, this might seem quite abstract, but if you think about a great leader has to set an example for his people. But how can he set an example if he doesn't know what his community and followers are thinking? And this is something I learned throughout my leadership roles over the past few years. For example, in Reading Buddies, I wasn't leading a group of people, but I was leading one person. And I was learning about their journey with English and trying to encourage them to have a love for learning for literature. And this was an opportunity that allowed me to gain an insight into their world in school, and the way they view books and learning. This is also something I navigated as the president of the Islamic Society. Since I'm responsible for the younger students who like to use the prayer room, I also have to deal with safeguarding issues, and I have to understand whatever problems and issues they're going through. I need to be understanding from their perspective. I need to be able to listen to them. And this is a skill that I've refined over the past few years. This is why the ability to read people's minds is critical and essential to being a good leader. You need to be able to listen and talk to other people, because unless you understand their perspectives, then you'll never truly be able to guide them. You can never tell someone or expect someone to listen to you if you don't understand their point of view to begin with. And this is something that I've worked through and been trying to learn rigorously recently. And it's something I hope to progress and develop later on in the Robertson Scholarship. Thank you. Okay, I don't know that question. It wasn't that tangible. I mentioned Reading Buddies and president of the Islamic Society. Ability to read people's minds. Why? I think that was an all right answer. I can't wait to hear my feedback. I think introduce your topic briefly. This topic is important to me because... Did I explain why it's important to me? I don't think I did. Why is being able to read people's minds important to me? Oh, I should have mentioned how... as someone who struggles to voice their own opinions, or I don't know, I've learned that people are not open about their mental health or whatever. And that's why it's important to be understanding of other people. I don't know, maybe you can help with that, Joe. Maybe you can help me with that. Yeah, I have to go to lesson now. I'm going to be late to my physics lesson. All right, thank you for listening. I'm awake now, even though I literally had 5 hours and 58 minutes of sleep. Oh, okay, goodbye. This is actually a good room. I hope maybe I can use this for the real interview. And the background is nice too. All right, I need to go now. Goodbye. Thank you for watching this.